Mama said hello. She said, thank you, appreciate you for what you do.
Appreciate y'all.
Look. You get that early.
I appreciate y'all.
What? She said, tell him I said, thank you. I said, I shall. What's the word, man?
Man, you know, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Everybody seemed to like it. A couple of them young girls was like, yeah, I'm feeling the bed. I was like, man. Mama said, you gonna keep it? I said, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I like it. It's been working. It's been rocking. If it was a little longer, I could get some, I could comb this thing out or brush it out, whatever. I said it was funny. I was all up under here. I said, man, I can't feel my face.
You can't feel your face?
I said, ain't nothing but hair up under here. I said, I don't know we do that. I said, my neck. Yes, sir.
think I stick to what I said.
What's up, Plug? How you? We talk, just get in. Okay. Yeah, I'm over here taking care of some self-care. Yeah, so I pulled up at the barbershop this morning, so I'm gonna go ahead get a plan together. What y'all doing tonight, man? I'm just hanging out until the meet and greet. Okay. What's happening, man? How you? Oh, listen, you're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna take care of that. Boy, you crazy. Yes, sir. Good to hear your voice, man. Man, I can't wait to see y'all, man. So yeah, I was telling Kay I'm over here at the barbershop. So when I get finished, man, I figure I'll be around there at least by 2 o'clock, man. We come kick it parlay before we go to the event. All right, man. Later. Yeah. No. So I'm gonna go after I leave the shop. I'm gonna run back, change my clothes, and I figure I'll be over there at least about 2 o'clock, man. And now we come over, parlay, kick it, make a couple runs or whatever you want to do, man. And we can bullshit until that event later on in the night. All right. I'll holler back in a few. Later. downtown. I forget the name of the damn hotel, the host hotel. But that's my boys that they in from New Jersey. So I'm like, yeah, I'm coming through, man. I'm coming through.
You got to show us, bro.
Yeah. So man, I'm gonna take care of some self-care first.
What time it start?
Tonight's event is just a meet and greet. It started at 5. And then tomorrow they got she smokes event. So more or less geared to the women. And then Saturday they have the white party. That's up until about 1 o'clock. I started laughing. One of the pastors from the church that we visited on Sunday was like, "Oh, listen, it's great to see you this weekend. What time of service you think I'm in?" I looked at my wife and I said 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or 12 o'clock. She was like, you forgot we're going to that event Saturday night? I was like, oh, 12 o'clock. I said, that's if I get up. I was like, man.
What time the event start Saturday night?
Man, that thing I think it started at 7 and it run till 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, whoo. I said, yeah, okay. And I'm coming all the way from Orlando? I was like, yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right.
You gotta recuperate after the one, you gotta do it.
Man, listen, I was like, cause I gotta go eat. I gotta eat before that, so we gotta figure out where we gonna go eat, and then we gonna go to this little event. I told her I still ain't figured out what the hell I want to wear. She was like, well, you better figure it out before Saturday. She said, yeah, whatever it is, it better be white. I said, of course, but I'm like, damn. So we got a couple options in here. Yeah, it'd be nice to see them cats, man. One of them I ain't seen in a year, and the other one I ain't seen. I couldn't tell you when the last time I saw Martin. Supposed to been a group of them coming down, so I was like, all right, man. I said, what y'all doing? I said, y'all coming solo or y'all bringing sand to the beach? What y'all doing? So they bring sand to the beach, so they come with solo.
Oh, Lord.
I done told them, boy, I said, man, listen. I said, they had an event down here a couple weeks back. It was the R&B Wing Festival. And listen, I told my wife, I said, boy, you lucky I'm married.
That's every time. Every time you go out, you gotta fight until
I was on my best day, but it be game though.
you gotta fight until the same thing. You just say it.
Showing up.
Man.
What? I was like, if I was single, listen, if I was single, man, I'd be having a ball right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Man, I wasn't even trying to get married. They'd be like, are we dating just to date or we dating to get married? We just dating just to date.
I always use that word date.
Yeah. Well, we
just seeing each other. We coexist.
Yeah, that's it.
Coexisting.
I don't want to
There'd be a whole bunch of other words besides.
Yeah, before that. Like, I don't want you mad at me, and I don't want to be vice
I do
versa.
not want to be upset.
Yeah.
I'm all about positive energy. I can use all keywords. Positive energy. Positive energy.
They don't know about it. And they shop hard too. Like, you know, you see me, that's me, you see me. Shout out on the YouTube video. I said I gave you a shout out on the YouTube video.
Oh, yeah?
I said he right over here. They was like, oh, we know where y'all at. Y'all over there in Altamont Springs.
Yeah,
I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking at that video, man. I said, dang. I said, Roy did brother haircut, right? I said, look at the beard and the haircut. I said, even after riding over here, and my hair was sweating. I took the cap off, man, took the helmet off. I was like, yeah, that thing was good. He said, you like it, huh? I said, listen, I said, it looks good. I said, I ain't mad at it. I said, I was just curious as to how it was going to look. She ran over there to Tibby's, man. They fed us. We cut.
We had the.
Man, we had gator bites.
Yeah,
We ordered a whole big old smorgasbord of stuff at first. Shrimp. I think they had barbecue shrimp. I think I got catfish. I've never had catfish before, so that was the first time. No, I ain't never had catfish, bro. Never. That was the first time. We had catfish, we had some loaded fries. They got like it's like brisket, full of like shredded brisket on a little fries. Man, I said, y'all come over here.
I like how they got it. How they got it in there. I like the ambiance in there.
Yeah, it's just like being in one of them little side house restaurants, man. You roll up in there because it's a house.
Yeah.
And that's just how it's set up, man. Like in the different rooms, they go to a restaurant. I was like, yeah, I like this. I like this. My wife was like, she said, is this how it is? I said, absolutely. I said, it ain't like, like a fine dining restaurant. It's like, yeah, I said, a regular restaurant that we go to. I was like, I said, where we feel comfortable. It's a family and everybody in there laughing. And you having a good time. Ain't worried about any kid at the table. You know what I mean? I said, it's just real nice. Real casual. I said, this is how, now I was telling him, I said, this is how Mom Dunbar's was before she moved over there, like directly in front of, or should I say, she ain't in front of us now, I don't know wherever they moved to now. So Mom Dunbar's used to have a house, right, just outside the campus. When I say just outside the campus, bro, you trip and fall right into her front door. So it was a house. Like you walked up the sidewalk into the front room, and they was like, how many? And they would sit you in the living room at a table, because that's what it was. It was $5 all you could eat, red beans and rice and fried chicken. $5.
All you can eat.
All you could eat. When they used to bring the cornbread out, bro, that thing was like cake. You better get it because it was hot, it was buttery, and it was fresh. Grab 2 pieces right off the top. Now, they don't move from where they at, and they ain't doing whole chicken, they doing chicken parts. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, I don't want no chicken wing, I want a breast, a thigh. Like, you want wings? They ain't coming in for wings. Man, y'all fell off, man. I was like, ooh. I was like, Mom, them boy was friends. Y'all to mess around and mess up a good thing. I took my wife to 2 restaurants down there, man. I was disappointed. One of them was Trading Connection. And they had actually moved from where they was at, and I don't know why. Mom, them boy. My wife was like, she said, you used to go there? I said, listen, they was regular stops for us. She was like, yeah, well, you won't be going back, huh? I said, man, Praline Connection, man, they trying to be like KFC. The chicken, it was cooked. It's well done on the outside, raw on the inside. I said, I don't know what y'all got going on, man, but y'all cooking it too hot. Ain't no way in the world this chicken ought to come out. I pulled it apart and showed it to them. They was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, we'll make you some more. I was like, you ain't got to worry about getting my money.
That's it, man. Good night.
Yeah. So you only get one shot, man. You only get one shot. They used to be around the corner on Frenchman Street. I remember that spot, man. The dessert, the food, everything was like going to grandma's house, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm going in, sit down, it was quaint, cozy. Again, it was a house. If they had room for 20 people in that living room, man, that was a lot. You know what I mean? But it was what it was supposed to be. Man, food used to be banging, bro. Sweet potato pie, cornbread, potato salad, man, collard greens, make somebody in the throat. And they used to do that mixed collard greens, so it'd be there like fried cabbage. That was it. Damn. Man, I would recommend them for dog food.
That fell off that bad.
They done fell off that bad, bro. Like, that's terrible.
Dog food? Oh, yeah. They ran that through the room.
Nope. They moved from where they was at, they moved around to Decatur Street. And like I said, it's like KFC. They want to be like a fast food restaurant. And that ain't what it's supposed, that's what it was. Man. It wasn't even like that. They ruined it. I still got to hit that roadside spot you was telling me about. I still got it on my map. And I laugh because every time I think about it, like, man, boy said, it don't look like much. He said, man, when you look at it, you're going to be like, I don't know if I want to eat it.
You don't want to eat there, but boy, when you pull up there, and you get that plate.
So you know, huh?
Like, you feel like you get a plate like you're in prison. Whole tray, like, what the hell?
It's loaded. That's what I'm talking about. Man, they got a spot back in Jersey like that. And you would never know it was there, man, unless you had to be on this one route. And I don't know how many times I have ridden past this restaurant and they paid it no mind. It was like, man, you never knew that was there? I said, I never knew this place was here. Probably got a picture of it in my phone. I ate off of this, and no lie, no exaggeration. I ate off of this plate, man, for 48 years. So what I got was fish, mac and cheese. I think I had a side of yams off of it.
You got a side of yams?
Yeah. So the fish pieces, they gave me 4. Boy, they was this big. Each one of them, from the tip of my hand to each piece. I said, man, y'all gonna stop playing. You know you getting some food, man, when the styrofoam don't want to load. I'm like, man, y'all gonna quit playing with me. So the place is called Henry Hots. So my man passed away. He was a retired trooper, they said. And he decided to open up a barbecue spot. He in a good spot. So he passed away, but his wife still maintains the restaurant. Man, day in that place. I forget what I wanted that particular weekend, man, but it was like, oh, we got fish. I was like, I'll take that. They say they got a dessert in there. I can't think of what it is. My man always raving about it. Man, you ain't getting no dessert. I was like, nah.
From where?
From this place.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, bro, he said, you gotta get some of that dessert. I said, man, I don't be thinking about no dessert, man. We be thinking about eating and getting up out of there, man. Yeah. I said, you gonna have me not only bloated, but
I think I can count. Bro, I can count them not a
No,
bless.
like, that ain't me. Food for days right here. And that's just how I did it, man. I ate all that thing for 4 days, bro. I threw that thing up in the refrigerator outside. Bro, that thing was on the money. No, listen, that was last year, the place I was telling you about. I said I couldn't even close it, man. They had to staple that thing.
What is that?
That's white. I ate off of that for 4 days. They serious, man. They like, listen, you know
One
what?
thing I know about like a lot of places, it's hard for them to really find fish that can fry some fish really good.
There's a place back in Jersey called Kelsey's. But just Kelsey's. Kelsey's is the supper club. Kelsey's and Kim's is a little small little side restaurant. But either way, they both the same. Bro, when I go back to Jersey, the fried chicken almost 60 I said something. About a place with fried chicken.
Yeah.
And it always tastes the same. It tastes right. It's cooked right. Like, man. That right there, that's love. Man. You know there's some love in that kitchen. Somebody took their time with that recipe. They're like, listen, don't mess this up. They be like, don't mess this up, man. Don't overcook this. Don't overcook this. It's alright. It's right here, perfect. I've never had any bad food coming out of Kelsey.